Midnight 3-Minute Radio. Good evening, this is Professor Yomashin. Today, we'll analyze a serial killer from a criminal psychology perspective. Let's dive into the dark mind of a criminal. Samuel Little. America is considered the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history, having murdered at least 93 women between 1970 and 2005. His reign of terror lasted for 35 years, true nightmare. Born in 1940 in Georgia, Little had a troubled childhood with a teenage mother and early signs of violent behavior. His criminal career started in his teens, ranging from theft to assault. Little's preferred victims were prostitutes and drug addicts, those he called people that wouldn't be missed. His modus operandi was chilling. He would lure victims into his car, assault them, and then strangle them with his powerful hands. Many deaths were initially misclassified as accidents or drug overdoses. Shockingly, Little possessed a detailed memory, able to recall vivid details of his crimes decades later. He even drew portraits of his victims, a twisted talent that later helped solve numerous cold cases. Little evaded justice for years until his arrest in 2012. His confessions led to the resolution of over 60 unsolved cases. Disturbingly, he showed no remorse for his actions. Criminal psychologists have diagnosed Little with severe narcissistic personality disorder. He derived a sense of power and value from taking lives. His childhood trauma and social alienation likely contributed to his murderous tendencies. Little's case exposed the tragic reality of society's disregard for marginalized individuals. Many of his victims were initially not reported missing, and investigations were inadequate. In her book Behold the Monster, Confronting America's Most Prolific Serial Killer 2023, Jillian Lauren provides chilling insights into Little's psyche. She reveals how systemic failures allowed him to continue his killing spree for decades. Little's ability to evade capture raises disturbing questions about law enforcement practices and societal attitudes towards vulnerable populations. His case serves as a grim reminder that evil can hide in plain sight. Little's case garnered significant media attention after his 2018 confessions. Major news outlets like CNN, The New York Times, and BBC covered his story extensively. The media referred to him as the choke and stroke killer. Netflix's Catching Killers Season 1, Episodes 3 to 4 featured his case, highlighting the horrific crimes and systemic failures that allowed him to evade justice. As we reflect on this chapter in criminal history, we must consider how to better protect the most vulnerable and ensure every life is valued equally. Stay tuned for the next spine-chilling episode. Don't forget to subscribe and like.